Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and a Disney investor call that happened this afternoon confirmed Disney and Marvel Studios slate for 2024, 2025, and starting to get a sneak peek at 2026. We learned that Disney is partnering with Fortnite in a $1.5 billion deal that's basically going to create the Oasis from Ready Player One. I'm going to break down everything that we learned from this Disney investor call. And before we begin, New Rockstars is doing a live show on Thursday, February 15th in Los Angeles. We're going to talk about the trailers from the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about all this stuff we just learned, do some stuff in person with all you guys that we never get to do on YouTube. So please come hang out with us. Tickets are still available in the description below. Okay, here's what we learned. Disney slate coming forward the rest of this year is going to include, as planned, Pixar's Inside Out 2. That's coming June 2024. Of course, Marvel Studios' Deadpool 3 coming July 2024. Bob Iger confirmed that Agatha Darkhold Diaries is probably going to be renamed like Agatha All Along, in my opinion. He said some good stuff about it, and it's probably going to come sometime in the fourth quarter during a Halloween time of this year. And of course, we're still getting the Lion King prequel movie Mufasa coming December. And when they announced this at D23 that I was at in 2022, I accidentally tweeted this is called Joe Mufasa, and that's just what I'm going to call this movie, Joe Mufasa. Okay, but big announcement for this year, Moana 2 is coming November 27th, 2024. Interesting release date because I believe currently that is the same weekend for Wicked. Maybe Universal will move it, we'll see. I'm super excited for Moana 2. It doesn't look like Lin-Manuel Miranda is coming back to do the music though, so we'll see. Now for Disney's slate in 2025, they confirmed that Captain America Brave New World, the fourth Captain America movie, is still coming. Current release date is Valentine's Day 2025, as well as Fantastic Four coming May 2025, but as of now they have not confirmed the cast, although there was like some news from SAG earlier today that Pedro Pascal is beginning to shoot Fantastic Four in the coming weeks. He's probably going to be our Reed Richards Mr. Fantastic, but it has not been confirmed yet. Pixar's Elio, there was a trailer for Pixar's Elio, but it has now been removed to 2025 as they rework parts of that movie. Zootopia 2 is coming in 2025, and Avatar 3, which I believe is going to be called Avatar the Seed Bearer, that is slated for December 2025. But what is interesting about this announcement is we haven't heard anything about Thunderbolts. We haven't heard anything about Blade in this announcement. Thunderbolts has had some casting shakeups. Stephen Yeun has been replaced by, it looks like, Louis Pullman for the character Sentry. Ayo Edebiri is now not going to be part of the cast. And we know Blade has gone through several different plot reworkings and just no information on that yet. Doesn't mean these two movies have been moved out of 2025. We will see. Now, 2026 from the Disney Empire, we are getting Frozen 3 and Toy Story 5. 2026 is also the target date for The Mandalorian and Grogu. This is the Mando Grogu movie that was announced a couple weeks ago. This will be coming in 2026. And I'm sure we're going to have some Marvel movies coming in 2026. They just didn't lock anything down yet. But also a pretty big announcement for, I know, some of you. Taylor Swift Eras is coming to Disney Plus on March 15th, 2024, just a few weeks from now. And with this stream are going to be 5 new songs. So if you were like me and you saw Taylor Swift Eras in the theaters, you know that they didn't include all of the songs that you would see in a concert because every time Taylor went to a new location, she would kind of rotate out different songs. So they're going to be 5 new songs. We don't know which ones they're going to be. The reason I'm interested in this is if you watch my video from last week, I think it's just interesting that Taylor Swift has this partnership with Disney. Who knows how big of a deal that was? I assume it was much bigger than what Lin-Manuel Miranda got for releasing Hamilton on Disney Plus, but this is going to be huge for the platform, obviously. And hey, we'll see. We'll see if we learn some other stuff about Taylor Swift partnering with like Marvel Studios and Deadpool 3. Please go watch my crazy conspiracy video about the NFL and Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool 3, because while, you know, I think there are some conspiracy theories involved with that, it's definitely clear that the NFL and the networks jumped on the bandwagon of the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce marketing at the very least. And I think that story alone is very interesting. Okay, let's react to this new Epic Games Fortnite promo showing Disney's partnership with them.
Discover a place.
What? Okay.
Where magic is
These
epic.
madmen are doing it. Oh my god. What? What? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. And that has to be what like Disneyland becomes, I think, right? So I'm just gonna look at what I can see in this map right here. Let's see, I see Stark Tower, but it's like a different Stark Tower. This is not Avengers Tower. This is a different building, maybe part of like an Avengers campus, but hopefully better than what Avengers Campus is when you go to Disneyland, because I'm not a huge fan of it. Some glimpses of The Nightmare Before Christmas. It looks like part of Radiator Springs, because that's a V8 cafe from Radiator Springs when you go to Disneyland. Monsters University campus. It looks like the building from Wreck-It Ralph. There's definitely what looks like the Black Spire outpost of Batuu from Galaxy's Edge. Stop for the Disney Cruise Line. And then this other kind of corporate-y section where there's like a building for ESPN, just a general section for Disney Plus. We see the Pixar Luxo Ball. We see a 20th Century Fox area. They just call it 20th Century now. A building for Lucasfilm, a building for Marvel. And then over in this corner, there is like the Star Wars Battle of Hoth with the Death Star looming over it. In another corner, you see Pandora from the Avatar universe with the floating islands there. Definitely what looks like Neverland from, the Peter Pan section of the universe. All over the place are like floating X-Wings and other ships from Star Wars. It looks like that might be Arendelle from Frozen. The fact that we're getting a Frozen 3, obviously Disney feels bullish on that. That looks like the floating skull of nowhere. And hey, if you were to reimagine like a Disney experience, can we get the location of the Nowhere Skull as something that is visitable? Because I want to go to there and it's just awesome and there's so much that can be done and explored there. Today's video is sponsored by Blue Chew. And look, I'm neither suave enough nor gross enough to talk about sex comfortably, but things change as you age, and if you want to turn back the clock to a more energetic time in your life, BlueChew.com can help. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night. That way you can plan ahead or be ready for whenever an opportunity arises. It's super easy to do. Just sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. If you're skeptical or you don't think you'll need it, try it free for a month and see. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. We've got a special deal for our audience. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code NewRockstars at checkout. Just pay $5 in shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code NewRockstars to receive your first month free, just $5 in shipping. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information, and we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring our channel. Okay, other news that we learned, ESPN is launching as its own streaming service that is coming fall 2025, maybe as early as August 2025. I have to imagine they're going to want to have it ready by August for the start of the football season, college football and NFL games. So expect to see that rolling out in August 2025. We also learned that Percy Jackson has got renewed for a season 2 on Disney Plus. They said that season 1 generated more than 110 million hours streamed to date. I don't know what that means, but the premiere episode amassed like 26.2 million views in its first 3 weeks on Disney Plus and Hulu, which also carried it. So yeah, this is different than what we normally hear from Disney Plus. It's just they'll just do one season of something and then never renew it. Loki obviously was the exception of that, as well as What If. But Percy Jackson has been a huge success for the platform. I have not gotten around to watching it, but I think I'm gonna have to go watch it now. Okay, so what are the big takeaways here? Obviously, Bob Iger admits that 2023 wasn't the best year for Disney, but looking ahead, Deadpool 3 is probably going to be the highest grossing movie of the year, maybe one of the 3 candidates that I think has a good shot of making $1 billion. The other 2 being Despicable Me 4 and Wicked. I just feel weirdly confident that Wicked's going to do very well. But maybe now that Moana 2 is releasing on the same day, I could also just see like Universal deciding to move Wicked to a different release day. In a few days, we're gonna get the Super Bowl, and we're confirmed to see trailers for Deadpool 3, probably Universal's Twisters sequel. Yeah, we're getting Twisters, and a few other movies. So here on New Rockstars, we are going to be doing a live stream as the Super Bowl game comes to an end. The New Rockstars crew is going to be reacting to all the big news that we learned during the commercial breaks and probably the game itself. But before that stream here on the New Rockstars channel, you're going to see my reaction to the Deadpool 3 trailer. Jessica Clemens is going to be reacting to whatever other big trailers happen on that day. And then the week following that, we're going to be breaking down everything with more detail and going through it frame by frame, the classic Easter egg breakdowns that you come to expect from us. I don't know. I will say I was hoping for like a Fantastic Four announcement, but I think we're going to get that in the coming days. Mandalorian and Grogu, I was hoping they could finish and then release sometime in 2025. But the good news is, finally, we're getting Star Wars movies again. The last time we saw a Star Wars movie was 2019. And I get it, they wanted to slow down and just kind of like reshape the brand, but I'm just excited that we can all now go into a movie theater and watch Star Wars together again. I feel like we've all missed that in our life. So I want to hear from you in the comments below. What do you think the odds are that we will see Taylor Swift show up in the trailer for Deadpool 3 on Super Bowl Sunday? Do you think we'll see her in the TV promo? Do you think they'll save her for the online version of it? Do you think they will hold back? Do you think this is all nothing and she's not going to be in the movie at all? I feel like if she is going to be in the movie, they're going to put her in that Super Bowl promo. They're not going to treat that as a spoiler that they're going to wait till people go to the movie theaters to watch. They're going to use the fact that she's in the movie to sell as many tickets as possible. And they know from putting Harry Styles in the post-credit scene of Eternals that you can't keep that stuff secret anymore. Anyway, comment down below. Does this make you, someone who's going to want to buy shares of Disney, I guess? Thanks for watching New Rockstars. Again, tickets are still available for our live show on February 15th. It's going to be a lot of fun. The best way to support New Rockstars is to grab one of these multiverse tour. Obviously, we got a couple Swifties working at New Rockstars, so we're jumping on the bandwagon too. I'm Erik Voss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.